Hello everybody and welcome back to another US Senate prediction for the 2020 general election on November 3rd. Today we're covering the South Carolina race between incumbent Republican Lindsey Graham and his Democratic opponent Jaime Harrison. Let's get right into it, starting with all of the data. The first of which is a combined average of the latest 5 polls conducted for this race from July 27th to August 11th. In these averages, Lindsey Graham holds a 2-point advantage at 45.4% to Jaime Harrison's 43.4%. This is not a very convincing advantage for the incumbent, given that South Carolina is typically a pretty conservative state in statewide elections. As for the JHK Forecast though, which is the first of 2 forecasts we can use to predict Senate elections, Graham has an 11.7 point lead, which is much closer to the lead that he would be expected to have. He has 55.1% of what the final vote is expected to be, and Harrison has 43.4%. The Our Progress forecast, on the other hand, shows a much different race, with Graham only ahead by 4.7 points. 50.3% of the vote is in his column, to Harrison's 45.6%. Clearly, these 2 forecasts must be going off vastly different algorithms, but my own EP forecast is much closer to the JHK. Currently, my forecast shows Graham ahead by a little over 10 points. He is expected to defeat Harrison with 53.9% to his 43.8%. But finally, the data consensus, which is a combined average of all of the data you just saw, and it has Graham ahead by 7.1 points, right in the middle of the forecast projections. The data consensus gives Graham an average of 51.2% to Harrison's 44.1%. And last but not least, let's take a look at the 2016 presidential election results in the state of South Carolina. Donald Trump defeated Hillary Clinton by a little over 14 points, holding 54.94% to Clinton's 40.67%. Trump did not improve on Mitt Romney's numbers from 2012, but Clinton did underperform Obama's numbers. It should be interesting to see how the state trends this presidential election though, with Joe Biden on the ballot this time around, given his huge and crucial victory there in the Democratic primaries earlier this year. But that being said, the polls have now closed, and let's go to our EP studios for a key race alert. 24% of precincts are reporting in the South Carolina Senate race, and incumbent Lindsey Graham holds a tight 16,000 vote lead over Jaime Harrison. Republicans are very optimistic about holding onto this seat here tonight, despite Harrison's incredible fundraising totals. Graham has 51.76% of the vote in his column right now, while Harrison holds 46.08%. This race should not be expected to tighten any more than it is right now, but if it does, this could be a very bad sign for Republican candidates across the country. 59% of the vote is in, and Lindsey Graham's lead has extended to 56,000 votes. This is with over half of the expected vote counted, and most of the highly populated Democratic areas in the state of South Carolina having been already counted. So we may end up seeing a projection in this race coming in here very soon. Graham does hold 52.83% of the vote to Harrison's 44.90% as of right now. That is a little under 8 points. Election Predictions Official can now project that Lindsey Graham, the incumbent Republican, has won his Senate race in South Carolina. This seat was never really seen as all that competitive by most election experts, and Graham has cruised to victory, securing a 4th term as senior United States Senator from South Carolina. He defeats Jaime Harrison by a little under 300,000 votes and winning with 53.14% to 44.39%. And finally, looking at the 8 bellwether counties in the state, which are the counties that have been historically accurate in predicting presidential election winners in years past, rarely ever voting for the losing candidate. Jaime Harrison, the Democrat, won in 4 of these counties, namely in Charleston, Barnwell, Chester, and Sumter, while Graham held on to 4 of them as well, Chesterfield, Georgetown, Abbeville, and Lancaster. Let me know what you guys think of this result in the comments down below, but that does it for today's video. Please make sure to like the video down below if you did, as well as subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and tune in next time. EP out.